In recent years, Asia has emerged as a region with great development potential. Alongside opportunities, it faces challenges in geopolitical competition, security, the environment, and international cooperation. In this context, international law is seen as a key solution to maintain stability and promote cooperation among countries. Zui, can you give us more detail?
Yes, Chang. On 9th October, the 10th Biennial Conference of the Asian Society of International Law opened in Hanoi under the theme, Strengthening the Role of International Law in Asia. The event brings together hundreds of scholars and legal experts from more than 30 countries and territories.
The conference raised a key question. With its cultural, economic, and political diversity, can Asia offer perspectives and solutions that better reflect the region's unique characteristics in shaping modern international law?
The important perspective that Asia brings to international law is that it's important for international law to remain open to different perspectives and to be inclusive.
This year marks the first time Vietnam simultaneously holds the roles of chair and vice chair of the Asian Society of International Law. This is both an honor and a responsibility to promote the voice of Vietnam and the region on the international law stage.
Vietnamese scholars and students of international law have great potential to make contribution, bringing a rather different voice so that international law can be further developed as a normative system that reflects the diversity of normative voices from the world.
This year's conference reflects growing expectations for deeper contributions from generations of Asian legal experts. They aim to build a common legal foundation, fair and multilateral, to resolve disputes through peaceful means. The voice of Asia in general and Vietnam in specific increasingly exerts an indispensable role in resolving regional and international disputes with legal and peaceful measures.
We'll now continue this discussion with Ambassador Dr. Phạm Lan Dung, President of the Asian Society of International Law, to further explore Vietnam's role in advancing international law in the region.
Thank you so much for taking part in this discussion. Well, this is the first time that Vietnam has hosted the Asian SEAL Biennial Conference. From your perspective, what does this event mean for the international law community and for Vietnam in particular?
For international law community, this is a clear evidence that Vietnam is very much committed to promoting international law in the whole Asia. And this commitment is not only in words, it is in action. This also means a high level of trust from the international law community to our capacity to organize such a scientific conference of the continental scale for the whole Asia.
What are your expectations for this year's conference, not only in terms of academic discussions, but also in fostering long-term cooperation between Vietnam and other member countries in the field of international law?
The objective of the conference is to bring experts, scholars, and practitioners from all around Asia together for productive discussion, meaningful exchanges, and sometimes heated debates as well. Fighting over a law case would be a much better choice than in the battlefield.
In a world facing multiple conflicts and uncertainties, how would you assess the current role of international law in maintaining global peace and order?
The world is undergoing profound transformations. Trust in global institutions and confidence in multilateral cooperation is facing challenges, and respect for international law is being tested in many areas. In such a context, the role of international law is indispensable. Is a framework that helps us to manage differences peacefully, regulate state and non-state conduct, and safeguard stability and prosperity. International law anchors predictability amidst uncertainty. It transforms competing claims into structured dialogue. It creates a basis for cooperation where unilateral action might otherwise prevail.
Once again, thank you so much for taking part in this discussion.